Like, Needle, you are already dead is like really uncreative. Sort by mana value. We're gonna get something. Razor Whip. Whip is a good suggestion. Whip is a good suggestion. Mindslaver. No, Mindslaver is like a normal card to play. They won't take that much psychic damage. Triskelion. Yes. Yes, Aladdin's ring. It has to be Aladdin's ring, right? Yes, first time chatter. We're perfectly in sync. I like you a lot better than the other first time chatter. Aladdin's ring. And then now we're ring tribal. Now we're ring tribal. Now we're ring tribal. I'll play a Chalice too, I think. Gigantha? We can only cast Gigantha off Gardens. I don't think I'm playing Gigantha. It's Possess Portal? Possess Portal is so, like, this is, like, what normal... Like, listen, Aladdin's Ring is as good as Possess Portal. If a player would draw a card, that player skips that draw instead. At the beginning of each instep, each player sacrifices a permanent unless they discard a card. Who cares? This is like more normal. I gotta Aladdin's Ring, people. And like, is this the worst Aladdin Ring art also? Old white border? Aladdin's Ring? Exclamation point secret PT deck. Okay, let's do this. Now this is content. I meant to get this ready for today. Yeah, I'm gonna play the ring. I like legit ring has so much value in this deck because you're gonna wish for it game one, and players are just gonna concede the match. They're just gonna concede the match. They're not gonna like keep playing after you ring them. How could they? The shame of being ringed. 1 mana full key to untap Aladdin's Ring. 5 rings. Yeah, Sundering Titan. I thought you were bringing Ruth Academy. Yeah, so not Academy. Academy, I meant, dude, let's go. My opponent's probably PT testing. Undefeated. This is, I think, Aladdin's Ring for this victory. Wow, that was a fast 1-0. Okay. Yeah, maps. We had maps in the deck the whole time. It was like one of the first cards we added. Just reading Codex Shredder, I think. Shredder's so sick though, because you can use your Tron mana to like regrowth something. Ragavan, yet again, the worst turn 1 play available. Just like most turns. Whoa! We're already doing this? They do have a bolt. Build a tower? Dude, our Shredder's been nuts so far. So we can get a map next turn. Crack map, have 5 mana. Do I want to try to Saga token block? Or do I just want to get the bridge down? Maybe because so many of us, me included, joined after the trophy competition, we haven't seen you play Sanctuary. So it'd be good for reruns. I mean, you can dig in the YouTube channel if you really want to see that stuff. But if I do rerun streams while I'm gone, I'm just gonna like crash my metrics. It's just gonna be like I'm not gonna get sponsors for months. I don't think it's gonna be a good plan. Not playing any jars. Maybe we should be though. This is Lantern Tron. What's a rerun stream? Sometimes people will just put reruns of previous Twitch streams on their live when they're gone. But it's just like it's just not something I think is like good to do. But if your argument is I should do rerun streams of like really old stuff so people can see it, like if you were in that audience of people who want to go back and watch old content, you can just the YouTube. That's what the YouTube channel is for. Magnet 3 months, thank you. Hear me out. 4 ring and just guys Cityscape combo. Go all in on Fate Stitcher to untap ring and draw a shitload of cards on your turn. Plus 1 ring is broken, so deck has to be broken. Please respond now. Yes. There's been a lot of like all the comments of like Spike. The ring is broken in my pet deck. I'm like, yeah, I bet it is. I bet it is. Return priority, thanks for 36. Jim does all the time and seems to do fine. Like, I mean, it's not like a big downside, but like, it's. I'm just not gonna do it, y'all. I don't want to do it. I'm not gonna do it. Okay, they didn't need to do this now. So now, I guess they can still cast a Karn. Not that I want them to hit Karn. It's like a Needle the Ring. It's funny because I have 2 more rings in my deck, but... I could also just go Shredder back Karn, play Karn. But then I have 2 cards in my hand. I don't want to have 2 cards in my hand. Yeah, let's just Needle the Ring. And maybe I'll Shredder back Karn on my end step or something. Let's see, so if I Needle back Karn, I can do a lot with that. Or sorry, not Needle back. I think this turn we're just getting Hellbent. And I can wish for Lantern of Insight because my opponent Ragavanned it earlier. I think this will be a good one to get. I typically recommend, like, people always ask me to recommend a deck, but I recommend just trying to find something that you personally think is really cool or interesting. Modern is just like such a unique format where like self-expression is so important, and I would hate to deprive that journey of discovery for you. Can Ring deal any damage to any target? It can. It's 8 mana to activate. Okay, so they are going to be able to start copying Bowmaster. Another Karn on top. You just play this for turn. And then I think I'm just going to Needle their Reflection. Reflection of Kiki. We'll cast a Karn again. And now we'll cast Pyxis. And I should be pretty comfortable with them drawing the Bowmaster, right? Anything I do... Okay, there's... Are you actually play with Ring of Aladdin Modern on purpose? Well, so again, there is value in playing the Ring. Is that, like, when you wish for it, your opponents are going to lose their fucking minds. When you cast it against them, they're going to just tilt. They're not going to continue to play the game in a normal manner. They're going to lose all of their focus. They're going to just start punting. It's like, in what way could you maintain sanity if your opponent casts Aladdin's Ring against you? I think Palantir is awful. I could be wrong. I think the card's really bad, though. I might mulligan this. And 2 maps. And 2 forges. How's this like win before your ring kills you? I mean, so one thing is a lot of times you're not going to be drawing that many cards with your ring. You just maybe just want to loop it with Academy Ruins for infinite protection. But you just play a second ring. Just play a second ring. I've had some success with one Palantir and 8-rack. This is how I know that Palantir is bad, is that 8-rack players are recommending it to me. With peace and love. Oh, just an evoke. Ooh, then they persist the troll and not the grief. Because I'm cracking map this turn. Yeah, we got hit by a hit and run the other day. It's pretty cool. Yeah, Rescamated with Troll is a pretty cool idea. One thing is, like, you know, I always liked the plan of playing steps of the Goryo to go with your scam cards, and like it's not necessarily great with this, but maybe that's not the point. Okay, that's a good draw. No, there's a card hit and run. I don't think. Yeah, I've never been the recipient of a hit and run. Oh, come on! This is the fourth Thoughtseize effect this game. Okay, don't have that many blue sources in the deck, but this could be an out. Have you thought about Necromancer and Mono Black would be good against opposing rings? I wouldn't bring it in ring matchups. Typically, that's not a card that's good in like fair matchups, like, you know. But like, I don't know. People are always like, have you thought about Necromancer? It's good against cards. Gaining 3 will get me out of this. I can also still cast this. Back the map for another tower is probably fine here. Cast Needle. Name Reflection. Discard Otawara. Sack the food. Go to 8. Relic you. Go. Did some stuff, but cards in their hand. And then they get to. Could have tapped. Ooh for a blue source. Ooh for a blue source. Map for a blue source. Yeah, but I don't have enough mana. I don't have enough mana to channel for Otawara. If I do that. Don't have 6 red data bolts. Sure. I tap the Forge, I'm just dead. I think we're gonna do this. And next turn I could maybe be the first player to ever block a Troll of Khazad-dûm in Modern. Oh, did the Bowmasters? Damn it. So if I had tapped the Forge, I would have seen a Power Conduit, Spellskite, Forge, probably dead. Okay, game 3. Let me cut this Needle. 4th Relic. Pretty bad hand. Tron. Put back the Cookbook. Cookbook's maybe okay with the bridge, but I think it's maybe a bit early to be that worried about that. I'm sure we'll lamp some opponent this this league. Okay, turn 1 Ragvan. Best play in Modern. So I'm taking Otawara. Yes. Oh, come on. So that was a tower. I'm just gonna pop the relic. Seems really important to draw. Karn bridge ring. Sure. Here's the Karn. If we go Karn plus on Shredder, be good. It's better against, this is better against them having a discard spell. Worse against them having a bolt. I think we just get Bridge. This game cut bolts. My opponent cast Bolt against me last turn. They're also playing like a different list. They're playing Troll of Khazad-dûm and Persist. While they are ignoring Karn. What does that mean? Fury that they don't realize they can't cast? Yeah, I think they have Fury, they just didn't realize they couldn't cast it. Which means that I should be able to protect it with Spellskite, or like at least keep my Karn alive. Yeah, maybe they have just a disenchant effect too, but I have the Spellskite. Dupe, 4 months, thank you. Would you like in the YouTube? Awesome. How do you feel about them drawing Orcish Bowmasters? Don't really want to minus the card here if I'm still operating under the assumption that they have a Fury. I feel like I should be just fine to play Saga Pass. Just get the card out of the hand. Another Shredder on top is really good too. I think I'm probably okay to just mill this. Could be a good time to go for the coating. I think I just plus one more time though, and then they can't Fury my Karn. But they do have the Bowmaster, so like they get Bowmaster plus Fury it. Yeah, let's just Stonebrain Fury because I think it's in their hand. I'm okay with them drawing the troll. Where's my Stonebrain? There, way at the bottom. You milled Bowmaster? Yeah, but I milled one Bowmaster. I let them draw another one. They have a Bowmaster in their hand. I'll have to show you. Fury. It's so funny. When you name Fury, you have to like scroll to the middle of the list to find Fury. Yeah, there it is. So now they're gonna have. We also get to see like what are the outs they have. They have no outs. They shuffle before they draw. Oh right. So I guess we don't know what they drew then. Or do they shuffle before they draw? Because they did draw a troll. Is that just random? You're right that they shuffle though. Okay, they can draw a Grief. Next Stonebrain, you're already dead. Maybe it would be awesome to Aladdin's Ring without Tron this game. Wouldn't that be a dream? On the other hand, I don't need to bother using the coating. What's funny here is like even if I never Shredder them, they can't win. I guess I could maybe just be milling them aggressively. But if they want to play it out, they can play it out. I want to ring them. Man, I haven't like really just like coating someone this hard in a while. Yeah, I can trigger myself to find lands, that's true. They have 3 bolts left. I only saw 1 bolt, but even 3 bolts doesn't do it because of Spellskite and Cookbook. Yeah, we got a cool one here today. No, please, I'm a poor Tron player. I can't be Blood Mooned. Ooh, there's a land. So Aladdin's Ring is 8 mana. 8 mana to activate. Time to Mindslaver? No. No! Okay, so we're 2-0, but also our last round opponent just conceded before playing. I think probably makes it that much easier to 5-0. Zero World Injury. We should maybe have a jar. I don't know. We have Spellskites though. They kind of do the same thing. Uh-oh. Top card, Mystic Forge. Uh-oh. I think we're still cracking map this turn. The Spindrift Bolts. they have a Goblin Guide, and I have another Lantern. Not looking great. How do you follow PT during tweet updates? I guess, yeah. I'll at least tweet how you can if I'm not doing updates. I don't usually love to like do the update after every round. Like historically, I just like to post like one long tournament report, then post every. Probably just need to find Tron here. Karn the Great Creator. We can ring for a turn. Like to ring for every turn with Academy Ruin. Yeah, I can also just like draw 3 cards off the ring. I guess 1 for the draw step, trying to find the tower, and just go Karn for a second ring. I hope they just have all sorcery speed burn. No Boros Charm. Okay, Super Dead, game 2. So on the play against burn, let's cut our needle. Our relics also kind of are dead. Probably fine to bring the Chalice in. I think we can board in the Elixir too. Could board in 4th Bridge and or 4th Ring. I think we board in 4th Bridge. Also board in our Coating. Like, it's oftentimes like too slow to Karn for Coating, but draw it, then you just like Karn Stonebrain them over and over again. Okay. Could play second Power Conduit too. Let's do second Power Conduit. I board in the ring. This is just trying to gain infinite protection by the big rings. I mean, that's how we started. It ended up being, I think, a relatively minor part of the deck. We do have Chalice in 1. Our deck is also like not that good when Chalice in 1. Let me just try to find Tron. Okay, let's keep this. I'll put back Forge. Missing a Tron piece, and we can use the Pyxis to kind of dig for it. Maybe a Spellskite as a blocker. Saga. So they have a mountain. Maybe they'll Goblin Guide this to my hand. It said they spin the Rift Bolt, so there's the mountain, so we don't have no cards in their hand anymore. Let's just go Saga Spellskite. And I'll Spellskite the Rift Bolt, just try to gain 1 life here. Seems okay. And if they skewer the Spellskite, I'm okay with this. It's basically 2 mana gain for, or they just lose the card. I mean, you could technically leveler it, but there's no way to build this deck to be resilient to Karn. Okay, fair enough. So they have a skewer in their hand, drawing Urza's Tower. I think I want to use the Pyxis here, get rid of their bolt, get rid of this tower. They have another lightning bolt on top. Another skewer. So let me get an upkeep stop. Lava Spikes. There it is, lightning bolt, skewer, mystery card. Okay, now we're not going to use the Pyxis. We want them to draw this Bloodstained Mire. So let's just go ahead and get Expedition Map, I think. Or I could just get another Shredder, honestly. Yeah, let's just get a Shredder. And then I'll play the ring. Unlikely to be drawing with it right now. Book? I think a second Shredder is better than Book. Or Elixir. I know they gain life, but like I'm just gonna make it to where my opponent never draws another burn spell, hopefully. The second effect of this is just so good. Oops. Although maybe it's not as good as Cookbook, I don't know. Draw a burn spell. They have a lot of burn spells. Yeah, maybe. I believe we know they have a land in their hand. Maybe that's the Mire. I can't remember. If we see anything besides Skullcrack, we're dead, I guess. Alright, you're alright. I should got the stupid Cookbook. Have we played Lantern Magnetic Shredder? Do you think Lantern's well positioned ready to play it? I'm just let me just playing it because I want to. It's like a fun brew because like right now I'm not trying to stream the PT testing. Content creator trying to create some content. Honestly, playing Relic's probably a bit better than Spellskite here. Keep them off a scam. I guess it's better to leave the island up. If I put a cast Bowmasters, I'll probably just respond, pop the Relic. Ooh, good draw. Four cards in their hand. Drew a second Shredder. So I think I'm gonna go map for another Saga, right? Could get Inventors Fair too, just start gaining a life every turn. Another Saga seems pretty good. I mean, I'll get to just make two big constructs while Lantern controlling. Assuming everyone plays optimally, the PT doesn't allow it to come down to luck deck choice matchups. That's kind of funny. Yes, if both players are playing at 100% perfectly, then it comes down to like luck and matchup lottery. But also like deck selection is like half of your tournament. You know what I mean? Like if you pick a good deck, you build your deck like with a level up, an edge up, like getting that like extra 5% when both players are playing optimally or whatever is a really big deal. So I'm just not gonna use this. But yes, of course, if both players are playing perfectly, then it's hard to get an edge. Okay, so let's mill that Bowmasters, I think. Probably a little bit better than the average draw. But Seasoned Pyromancer, also probably a bit better than the average draw. Isn't that just a core crystal magic? I think so, yeah. That's why I'm kind of laughing. Like, yeah, sure. Again, tapping the island. Make it a cookbook here. It kind of depends on if I like want to Shredder myself in my upkeep or not. So they're not casting anything. They didn't cast their Seasoned Pyromancer. What could they have? I mean, if they have second Bowmaster, they're casting it. I don't know if they can have. I'm gonna Shredder myself though. Relic seems okay. I guess with the Shredder in play or the Bowmaster in play, it's a bit worse. Power Conduit is coming like a little too late again. Just get another map. Just get the cookbook. They were going for the tokens? I guess. Can't let them Voidwalker my Karn. Start milling yourself for Joel's Scar. Yeah, I just did that. Sunbear, 2 months, thank you. So they play the Spire, they're gonna draw a Thoughtseize and a mystery card. Should enter the revealed card zone, right? The revealed card is another Bowmaster. Good card to know about. Make a food. And his Bowmaster, Thoughtseize, mystery card. That's an interesting one. Draw a card that just Thoughtseize, right? Yeah, and there's not really anything we can do besides pop the Lantern there, which is maybe correct. Missing something? Haven't we given them a card that kills us? We have two 8/8s in play that are becoming 9/9s this turn. Doesn't seem like totally unreasonable to me that we could race them here. Feign Death on Thoughteize is not a good time. Yeah, I guess we need to mill the Feign Death. If we had mapped, we would have been able to have 4 lands with active Saga, constantly ticking up and ticking down with the Power Conduit. So if we wanted to get map instead of the cookbook, then we couldn't have cracked map that turn that we got the cookbook. We would have played the Saga this turn. We would have cracked map, played Saga this turn. I don't know. Maybe that was okay. You could have cracked if I didn't token. You want to not token here, though? Like, tokening here seems so important. So my opponent's just seeing. And it's also, like, we get super punished, like, if Karn exactly is on top of our library. Which is, like, I think just kind of too hard to know, right? Or, I don't... Maybe we had seen it. No, we didn't, because it got shuffled to the top after we saw it. Well, maybe our opponent disconnecting is our best win condition. It's been 4 minutes. They have 4 more minutes. I can probably Karn for EE. Yeah. Lose to that. We maybe should have Lantern ourselves. Yeah. Cool brews y'all are working on. That's in the blue black deck. I think it looks pretty good. I've been playing it some off stream. The right 75 is kind of hard to figure out, and I think it has like a lot of the same problems Mono Black has, that you just have like infinite 4-mana spells, and if you don't get to 4 mana, you're kind of fucked. But okay, my opponent has shown up after like 6 minutes. Fun. Absidian Protean Hulk. Yeah, we had to try Protean Hulk. I forgot that we didn't do that. I guess we maybe make them cast the Thoughtseize. That's 2 damage instead of 1 damage from the extra food. Oh, sorry. I needed to mill the stupid Feign Death. Oh, wait. Although, if they... No, never mind. Yeah, I should mill the Feign Death. So I'm gonna gain 3 in response to this. Why not make food in response? I should have made food in response. Sorry, y'all. We're not gonna be able to sacrifice it this game, for what it's worth. Oh, I also could have spellskited the Feign Death. Man, Lantern is tough. Can we still get Tron, get Karn, cast Leveler? Yeah, we can also cast this bridge. Which they may be like relatively cold to game 1. They may also have explosives and we just lose. Seems like they have explosives. I guess we don't lose though. We can cast the bridge. Seems like not very likely we draw out of it with bridge in play, but not impossible. They can animate bridge with Karn and kill it. That's true, yeah. They also may miss that line, like it's not the most obvious thing ever. Saga's pretty good. If we mess this one up. They could have a second explosives too, but they can't really explosives X equals 3. What else do they have for the Voidwalker? They have Gardens, which would let them explosives X3, Saga, Relic, Power Conduit, not very much. No, we can't use Sky. Oh, sorry, I don't know. I'm thinking I could cast this, like, I think I was thinking Mystic Forge brain. And they're floating out a little bit. Okay, bridge, 2 bridge the creature. Yeah, I mean, but also, like, my opponent has to do that and then also have lethal attacks. Grabs a Nile Spellbomb. Doesn't seem like much point in using it now. Wow, we're drawing Tron next turn. So yeah, let's just go make token. Next turn we can cast Ring. Man, we might win. Now there's a Fury on top, which would let them kill the bridge if they know about the line. But we're currently not necessarily so bad against them killing our bridge. Yeah, we can also Needle Karn with Saga, that's true. Yeah, they don't know about the line. We missed Giganta check. No, we only have 1 land in our deck that casts Giganta, so it's not worth playing, I think. We do get hit for 2 here. Or get only 1. You're scared of grief? Well, it's not... why be scared of grief here? It's like... Do they have another Feign Death? I'm just gonna block. Why be scared of grief? Like, our ring isn't doing anything. There's a Karn in play. They could have just plus 1 the bridge and win. I mean, they don't win. They're not just dead. I think that they missed the line, yes. I think that they missed the play. But it's not like I was just dead either. And honestly, with them missing the play, I don't know that I'm supposed to needle Karn. Because I want to be able to draw my own Karn and get Leveler. Although if I needle Karn, how do they win? If I just like have a bridge in play, this is game 1, right? I just have a bridge in play. Am I dead if they just have enough lightning bolts in their deck? Is that the only thing I'm dead to? They have 3 bolts in their deck. I guess they also have 2 bolts in a Bowmaster. I just die. Yeah, I can't needle Karn, so let's just get a Shredder. Don't you just want needle Karn? No, if they just have 2 bolts and like 1 more Bowmaster, I'm gonna lose. Because if I needle Karn, I'm not doing anything the rest of the game. Maybe if I draw Otawara. But now I'm just like as soon as I find Karn, I can get Leveler and win. And it doesn't really seem like they know about the animate kill bridge line, but they also don't have a removal spell for bridge in their hand at the moment. Oh yeah, Needle Voidwalker was probably good though. Yeah, food. Well, I can't sack food with Karn in play, or make it. Yeah, Inventors Fair. Yeah, that could be a good philosophy. We could just draw fair before they draw enough burn spells. I'm gonna just also like, I guess I don't know. They should have maybe spellbombed themselves, get their stuff back. I don't know. Yeah, they made timeout game 1. Although we're not forcing our opponent to timeout, they're just using like 30 seconds every like instep. You know what I mean? Yeah, Otawara isn't out. So they have something else to go with Karn. Maybe a second spell bomb. Second spell bomb. 2-0. Play ruins, pass. What a game. I guess this is the game we chose to play, huh? I don't know. I don't know that we chose to play against an opponent who just like just every turn. Every turn. Just so long. They draw the Ragavan. The way they can win if it goes game 3. Well, this is the problem with players like this, is like as soon as they get under 5 minutes, they start playing so fast. And so it's like they're capable of not just taking forever on every decision, but they for some reason or another just don't. Wait, do I also have another bridge in my yard? I have no idea when this other bridge in my yard got here. Wait, why can't I activate this? Oh, there's not a bridge in my yard. It's just exiled, sorry. I saw it didn't have the void counter on it, and I was like, whoa. Just, like, the game has become a mirage. I've just been walking through the desert of this game so long. I don't know what's real and what's fake anymore. So we've entered the tank on my instep phase again. Oh, now they know about the line. Damn, they didn't know about it earlier. Okay, well, now we can concede. Let me just main deck the 4th ring here. Our opponents start to play blazing fast. No needle for potential EE. Guess they are going to bring in EE. Karn shuts it off too. The 4th ring, is that 4 times better than the 1 ring? What? I don't know. I just feel like in the situation we're like wishing for locked pieces or wishing for bridge with Karn a lot of the time. Like wishing for ring is of the time. Yeah, we broke a gab. Totally locked in. Wow, we did it with Tron. I guess we can like map for Academy Ruins. Yeah, we can just put back Saga. Map for Ruins and get our lock right online. Why Pyxis over Bald? It's just too many graveyard decks? Yeah, I would think so. Like having the exile effect is pretty nice. Maybe just play Shredder this turn. Likely doesn't matter very much. Oh no, my protection plan ruined. Probably should have milled in response. Maybe get Power Conduit Urza Saga going now. Spinach, 29 months, thank you. Yeah, we can also just like peel the counters off Power Conduit if we want to, need to. Voidwalker's pretty gross. Second ring, pretty nice. I don't have an E, maybe I should have an E. This does let them play the ring, huh? Then we can maybe Otawara the ring back if we can find a blue source. Seems kind of reasonable. I'll try to remember the Spellskite, the Feign Death line this time. I did find the blue source. Does the artifact Power Conduit put charge counter? Does the artifact Power Conduit put a charge counter on need to do something with charge counters or not? No, you can put it. Yeah, put it on anything. Okay, well, nobody's ever remembered protection for everything. Need of the Voidwalker line, right? How could anybody pay attention to this? The Saga stay alive knows no chapter counters? It does not. So if you Blood Moon it, it dies. Second. Lucy is here. I mean, I'll troll too. Another Voidwalker top. We can needle the Voidwalkers next turn though. I think I'm not making a Saga token. Just gonna empty my hand as well as I can. If they cast a ring off one Voidwalker, that's okay, because we'll just like Otawara it back to our hand and then needle the Voidwalkers. It's a problem. Maybe we should just cut the Saga even. Doing kind of fine. So they'll cast the ring, which will get to Otawara back. The Power Conduit Saga stuff will mean our Lantern control is like right back online in a second too. I'm gonna go ahead and put a counter on the Spellskite. So we lose 1 life. Put a counter on the Spellskite. Needle Voidwalker this time. Otawara back the ring. Guess we'll play map. Just don't think we need to be drawing cards here. I'd love a Wilting Jar on the spot, sure, yeah. It's definitely possible we should be playing a jar. Alright, so let's get a Pyxis. It's not a Pyxis, a Lantern. And it seems fine to... I guess if I draw, then I can take a damage. That's okay. Take 1 here and out. Okay. So we lose our Power Conduit Saga loop. We can still use the Power Conduit for... Okay. Blood Moon Concede. Is that getting life? We have a Inventors Fair and a Cookbook. I think they're conceding because they don't think that they can play fast enough. Alright, looping. So you peel the lore counter off the Urza Saga in response to Chapter 3 going on the stack, and then you still get to tutor something, and you get to keep your Saga around too. Tutor something new every turn. Ring of... Next time you would draw a card this turn. Instead, put a card... What? Is that real? Imagine this with the One Ring. You get to draw... You just get to wish so many times. My apostrophe. The next time you would draw a card this turn. Oh, only 1 time. Not playable then, sadly. Okay, let's keep this. Bonnie, you have 3 minutes, 30 seconds. And it's just so obnoxious that as soon as they get down to this speed, all of a sudden, they're just the fastest Magic Online players you've ever seen in your entire life. Before this, every on your end step, every single turn, 30-second thing. Before this, as soon as they get down, they're like, oh, I'm the fastest player you've ever seen in your entire life. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe they'll make mistakes. Takes my Spellskite. 4 cards in their hand. Tron online next turn. Okay, maybe not if they're taking the time to tap the Relic. Hopefully we can dodge Blood Moon here. Serum Powder is completely unplayable, Slam. It's just like the whole idea. I'm curious why there hasn't been a shell discovered where Powder and Street Wraith aren't played together to filter cards for free. Serum Powder is not free. It costs you a card. You're -1 card every time you have Serum Powder, and then every time you see Serum Powder in your opening hand, you're really excited because like, oh wow, this hand isn't keepable. I'm going to use my Serum Powder. But the hand is like, it's not keepable because it has Serum Powder in it. You know what I mean? Like, that's why the hand is bad most of the time. And also, it's not like there's anything like just so broken that in modern at least. Like in vintage, you see like, you know, super aggressive searches for Bazaar of Baghdad. Do I want to Pyxis their Seasoned Pyromancer? The problem is, like, I could Pyxis the bridge into a Karn. I think I just have to let them have the Spyro. But Serum Powder is just so bad. It's like, you're always so excited to use Serum Powder, because you put it in your deck, you're so excited. But your hands are always also unkeepable because they have Serum Powder in it. They wouldn't necessarily be unkeepable otherwise. Oh, now they're playing Lantern Control, huh? I think they're gonna time out. I feel like Power Conduit Saga is a little too slow here. I'm just gonna eat the food. Upkeep Pyxis. Eat the food again. Yeah, they can Lantern twice with a Codex and Ragavan. What? Explosives on 1. Into Spyro. Yeah, just Fueling Croxa, huh? So they draw Thoughtseize Blood Crypt. I'm gonna go upkeep. Pyxis. I think I'm just gonna Lantern myself now. Now Blood Moon's pretty scary. I can try to Pyxis. I can't Pyxis it, but I can draw an Ensnaring Bridge. And I think this has got to be GG. I mean, maybe they can top deck an answer for bridge and kill me in 20 seconds. Seems incredibly unlikely. Better play 4th land than make a food this turn because I have 4 drops to draw them to. Although I can just discard them to Cookbook. Well, we're 3-1. Although our round 1 opponent, I think it's just PT testing. You get a prediction going. Yeah, I don't think the opponent's on a mold of 6. Is this the 3rd scam opponent this league? Okay. 3 this league. Oh, one of them was like a reanimated version though. If we can find a mine, we're going to be in okay shape, or maybe bridge. What deck has the best scam matchup? Rhinos maybe. Wrong Tron piece. I will chump with the Spellskite. No 3-drop. They only have 2 cards in their hand. I mean, if they don't have Bowmaster Bolts or Blood Moon off the top, we're in pretty good shape. Their opponent timeout, we're locked. We found a bridge, and then they timed out before the game reached its natural conclusion. We were pretty ahead though. Like we were just dead at like we would have the top deck like Karn before they top decked into the bridge probably. But they just like could have easily won if they didn't like tank 30 seconds on all my end steps and like leave for 5 minutes. Okay, so we have 10 mana. So we can Karn for Ring. We could also Karn for Bridge and play Shredder, get hit for 2, but then we can get Cloister. I think Ring plus Shredder is fine here. Lose our Karn, it's okay. If you bridge, you die. No, I can go Bridge plus Shredder, have 3 cards in my hand, and then go to 2. Oh, I can't Shredder myself because of the ring. So I'm hoping to draw a spell, a cheap spell that I can just play, which is, a big chunk of my deck. Oh, that's a really good cheap spell. Yeah, Scam does seem to be everywhere. Good thing we have a great Scam matchup. I mean, Bridge is really good against Scam. They just don't have main deck answers to it. They have to burn you out. With the Inventors Fair, like, they have to do it soon. Why not Shredder them? They can have, like, Kroxa, they Season Pyre. They can have cards that are valuable in their yard. I don't need to do that anytime soon. I can get my win condition here, too. The Raz thing was a meme? It is a meme, but it's in the deck also. See, the valuable thing about the valuable thing about Aladdin's Ring is my opponent is no longer going to play good Magic. I'm just going to cast Aladdin's Ring, and then they're just going to be so tilted that they could never possibly make another good decision this match. They could never possibly make another good decision here. Like, they can't win no matter what card I tutor with Karn here. It's over. But they especially can't win knowing that they're going to die to me dealing Aladdin's Ringing them 4 times. Then they see themselves drawing land after land. And they'll kill my Karn. They'll try to fight this, and they know it. See, they're also like they didn't target the Karn. It's just, I mean, maybe that's fine, but literally what are they gonna do? Nothing. Main phase, 8 mana, Aladdin's Ring to you. Ring Tribal over here. Ooh, we can Pyxis the Kroxa. Plus on Aladdin's Ring. Exactly enough mana to play a 4-drop and to ring. Lucy, oh, what a big stretch, Lucy. Sound like an old man. There's no way Aladdin's Ring is better than playing Possessed Portal. It is, like literally every time I activate Ring, their sanity score drops by like 10. Yeah, ban Ring. Let's run it back like we did last time. Yeah, the need a key to untap it. But yeah, Possessed Portal is like all the like E-Tron players, like Possessed Portal is my super secret tech. And none of them are brave enough to register Aladdin's ring. Only I would be brave enough to register over Ballista. God, thank you for the tier 1. I'll be doing well. Thank you. I keep this. Yeah, we also have Mindslaver. Unnecessary though. It's Godzilla, so the 2 is a Z. That's putting in a lot of work. I'll try to remember that. Probably good to play the Relic here. It's a bit bad if I don't hit a land, I guess, but Power Conduit plus Saga is really nice, at least. Main phase Bowmaster, okay, makes sense. Yeah, this is the Scam Killer. We're we're 1-1 against Scam this league. The Scam Killer. Exactly how I would describe a stable. Yeah, it seems like it would have actually been better to play the map. We draw land, we get to start making a Saga token every turn. That could just be good enough. We don't draw land. Okay, perfect. Wow, like kind of like the best land to draw too. That's nice. Or I guess Power Plant would have been a little better, but we'll take it. I'm gonna block. Yeah, I had a block. They have a second Grief. They have no cards in their hand, and I'm gonna get to have 2 pretty big constructs here, and Tron if I want it. So if I draw 1/2 of a Lantern control piece, I'm just gonna get Lantern though, or like I get the Lantern going. Take this up to 3. Put a counter here. You know what? I think I actually just get Lantern no matter what. I don't really need. I just don't need Tron right now. Drawing Fable. Fable's not something that like gets them just like out of the spot or anything. I think I forgot to relic them last turn. So let's just pass back. Okay, now we can get Pyxis for the Kroxa. Or we can just like relic the Kroxa, I guess. Yeah, no, we can let them draw Kroxa, it's fine. So yeah, now is maybe a good turn to go for Tron. Seems at least like pretty reasonable. Let's make another token instead of playing the Forge this turn. Just discard the tower to the Kroxa probably. Okay, so they're gonna get yeah, they're just drawing the Mire. No reason for us to be attacking anytime soon either. Needle for reflection. I can needle it next turn. I don't need to need. I'd rather get a Shredder. Yeah, no Shadow Spear in the deck. Not that I think it's really. Oh, I didn't. I don't know why I Pyxis them. That was like not something I meant to do. Oh, I meant to relic them. I meant to relic them. Like I know I meant to tap something, but I wanted to relic the Croaks a little bit. Could beat that Fatal Push. Once our constructs are lethal, then we can just send in with all of them. We'll needle the reflection this turn. Or we can play our bridge. 3. Are they conceding? Yeah, they're conceding. Okay. 4-1, although we really 3-1 because our round 1 opponent just like packed it up. Let's do it. Let's do another one. The deck's pretty funny at least. I think I could stomach one more and then probably never again. Beating Scam twice.